Hey everybody, I'm really excited because we are here with Remax Gold's own attorney. His name is Tim Jones. Thank you, Tim. And we're thrilled because Tim is not only an attorney who's been in business here in the community for 15 plus years, he also was a realtor himself. So he's one of us. It's okay to talk to him, and we are excited. Tim, first of all, thanks for putting us into your busy schedule. We really appreciate it.
Oh, it's certainly my pleasure, Jim.
What is keeping you the busiest right now?
Oh, absolutely. The current market with the short sales and the foreclosures, both from clients' perspective, who I meet with on a daily basis, and realtors that I represent. Between the two and this ever-evolving market that we have, that is filling up all of my days quite nicely. Thank you.
Now, when should somebody do a short sale, and when should somebody do instead a deed in lieu, or just let the house go and let it be foreclosed?
Yeah, for those of us who have been in the business a long, long time, remember the early 90s, the last time the term short sale ever came up. And short sale died as part of the American vocabulary until about 3 years ago, when some of us old timers started to say, maybe it's time for short sales again. Problem has been that the short sales of today are way different than the short sales of 20 years ago. Banks are international. There are second and third mortgages, even fourth mortgages on homes that didn't exist 20 years ago when we were doing short sales. And most importantly, the laws have changed over this long period of time. So short sales, it's impossible to tell you as I sit here whether you, for example, should do a short sale or allow your property to go into a foreclosure. Deeds in lieu of foreclosure seem to have been something that have also gone by the wayside because most banks simply won't take them. And there's some logical reasons for that. It's to prevent an epidemic of people that are lined up around the block ready to throw their deeds in the bank's window. But the issue of short sale versus foreclosure is a combination of trying to preserve cash or trying to preserve credit, being concerned about whether you're going to get sued, whether your client's going to get sued and subsequently sue you. So there are just numerous issues, and I meet with 4 or 5 homeowners a day, 5 days a week, been doing this for a long time now, that are trying to figure out that very question. And the answer is different depending on their particular situation. So I can't give you a one-size-fits-all answer, but I can tell you this. Thanks to a new law that went into effect that I think everybody has heard of by now, that now is part of Code of Civil Procedure 580E in California, that makes it much more attractive for a lot of people to do short sales who last year would have needed to allow their house to go in foreclosure to avoid liability. So short sales are rapidly now on the rise, and the number of people that really should allow their house to go into foreclosure is decreasing drastically.
So if I've got an investment property that I never occupied as the owner, is it still, in the past, a lot of people said, no, my accountant says don't do a short sale, let it go.
Right.
You're saying that's changed also, correct?
That has really changed, yeah. And it depends on the type of mortgages you have in the property, specifically how many mortgages you have in the property. But the conversation, if I was talking to a client last August, for example, and they were going to be losing their home, and they had a rental property that they didn't live in, that they had never lived in. They bought it as an investment property. Would have made sense for them to continue to foreclosure rather than negotiate something with the bank, because even if they successfully, or the realtor successfully negotiated a buyout, there were some severe tax consequences. Much of that has changed as of January 1st. But again, not all of it. So it depends on a person's particular situation.